Ringtail Sharps.
Yep.
That is a nice bullet. A fall is in the air here in southern Kentucky and middle Tennessee. This is the time of year that we've been waiting for. This is our prime hunting season. This week I get out with Ron Reed and Tim Henderson of Murfreesboro and some of the guys from the Murfreesboro Metal Detecting Club, and we hit a couple of Civil War sites, and everybody finds a few Civil War relics, so hope you enjoy this week's video. I'm down here with Ron Reed right there and Tim Henderson, Murray Branch Outdoors. He hollered at me. I guess he's got, the first find.
I had a signal back there, I never could find it. Once I dug it up, it disappeared, so I think it was something halo, and this was my next good signal. So, makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, a little 36 pistol ball.
That was a good
It was a high
signal.
tone, wasn't
yeah,
it?
why just kind of up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
It almost wanted to break, so it must have not been too deep. It almost wanted to break out on me.
Yeah.
The best part of the signal. So.
Well, that's a good find. How deep was it?
I'd say about six inches or so.
I'm having trouble stabilizing my 12 by 15. I may have to go to my smaller coil. May even try my 11.
Good, man. Best signal I got all day so far.
What is it?
Deep. Looks like some sort of a pistol round.
How deep was it?
About 4 or 5 inches. I'd say like a 44 maybe. I ain't really cleaned it off yet. Definitely got the white patina though, so. But it come in nice and smooth. Looks like it's been fired. It's got that nice patina though. Or is that just a chunk of camp lead, man?
I think that's just a chunk of camp lead.
I think that's
maybe.
a chunk of camp lead, man. I thought it, with the dirt on there, I thought it was a pistol round. But boy, it came in nice and clean. Might give us a little more information about where we're at if we can start finding some stuff around an area. So.
Yeah. I got a 36 caliber round ball. I've dug a bunch of nails and dug one fired what may be a round ball, I don't know. But I know that's a 36 round ball there. We're at a new spot.
About 8 inches deep. Looks like it got a drop. Don't look like it's fired. Cleaned it off.
Oh yeah. Yep. Drop 58.
Yep.
That's what we're after. Right there.
Right there. That's a nice drop.
That's a nice bullet right there. For the GPX.
Awesome, man.
All right, we're at this second site. I forgot my GoPro, so I'm using my phone, but there's my first couple of finds there, which I just dropped the buck. But I found a percussion cap and another piece of a percussion cap just now.
The invention of the percussion cap revolutionized firearms at the time. But did you know that the idea was prompted by watching birds? We'll get back to that in a minute. Prior to the invention of the percussion cap, guns were fired using a flintlock system. A piece of flint attached to a hammer would strike a metal plate and produce a spark that would ignite a primer charge, which would in turn ignite the main charge. The problem with this system was that it was very unreliable in wet weather. The discovery of fulminates by Edward Charles Howard in 1800 made the percussion cap possible. Fulminates of mercury, chlorate of potash, sulfur, and charcoal made possible a shock-sensitive explosive material. Reverend Alexander Forsyth of Scotland is credited with the idea of using fulminates, to ignite ignition of gunpowder in firearms, which he patented in 1807. Joshua Shaw, an English-born American, took it a step forward by developing the first metallic percussion cap in 1814. The percussion cap was a small cylinder of copper or brass with one end closed. Inside the closed end was a small amount of shock-sensitive fulminate of mercury. The percussion cap was placed over a hollow metal nipple at the rear end of the gun barrel. Pulling the trigger released the hammer and struck the percussion cap and ignited the explosive primer. The flame traveled through the hollow nipple to ignite the main powder charge. By the Civil War, troops from both the North and South were using percussion caps to ignite the charge of their weapons. Oh yeah, back to the birds. Well, Reverend Forsyth had noticed that setting birds would startle when smoke puffed from the powder pan of his flintlock shotgun, giving them sufficient warning to escape the shot. His invention of fulminate primed firing mechanism deprived the birds of their early warning system, both by avoiding the initial puff of smoke from the flintlock powder pan, as well as shortening the interval between the trigger pull and the shot leaving the muzzle. So now you know a little history about the percussion cap.
Ron's giving me a helping hand. It's a high tone right here, and you can see the impression right there. I need to, there we go, right there. But I think that it's going to be a watch winder. That's what it is.
Wow, that is cool.
A little watch winder. It's amazing how many of those that you find on Civil War sites.
I've never found one.
That's what it is. A little watch winder. That's a cheap watch, I'll tell you.
That one was coming in a little irony, man. I almost gave up on it.
Did you?
Yeah, that hot soil, I couldn't quite find it. And about 9 inches down, I popped that out. So still in situ.
I like them in situ like that.
But that's going to be a 3-ring drop, I'd say.
That's sure what it looks like. Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is. Hot soil, boy.
Whew,
It's
is.
hot, yeah.
It is. I had to retune my pinpointer about 3 times in that hole.
Yeah.
But got it.
Good job. There's Tim and there's Ron. Here's my first signal out of this field. It's a 69 round ball. A lot of red dirt here. It's like digging in Virginia. I'll take that.
But that'd be
Ron's got a cannonball frag here from the battle.
Yep.
Shooting from across the, back in that direction there, I guess, back this way.
Yeah, they were. So,
Yeah.
yes, they were.
And you got one more.
Yeah, so I got one more drop. So that's 2 ringer drops.
All the bullets we found were in the same spot right there, weren't they?
They were. There was the one. Yeah, there's the other one. So as far as Civil War goes, that's what I've gotten so far out of here. 2 drops and a cannonball frag.
Yep. That's good.
I'll take it.
What's Tim got?
He's got a couple percussion caps. He's got some neat little hinge piece that's old buck, and I'm not sure what else now.
Right down in the very bottom of that hole there, I got a fired 69. That baby is flat. Can you imagine what that would feel like if that thing hit you and then mushroomed out like that? Wow. That thing is at least a foot deep. This was a weak signal, but it's a buck ball and still got the sprue. I love finding those. like that. Good find. Out here at an undisclosed place. There's Dusty. There's Ron. And Tim. I don't know who that is. Somebody new just came in. Tim's way down there. Anyway, I'll take it.
Nice and smooth on the GPX 4500. I could almost tell that was going to be a piece of lead anyways.
You're getting good with that, I tell you. That's 36, ain't it? That's 40.
Is that 40? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 40.
Looked like it might have got fired there.
Yeah. Sure is. That's what it is. It's 40, 44. That's a good round right there.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and mine was right there where my machine's at.
Yep.
Everything has been right up through this little stretch right
Yep.
here. All the bullets that we found. I found a lot of buttons, but I've never found one, a ball button, I guess you'd call that a ball button, with a shank like that. It's creased in right here. It's got a little hole in the bottom you can see there. Screamer on the GPX, and it was down probably 6 or 8 inches. That's Ringtail Sharps.
Yep.
That's a Ringtail Sharp right there. That is a nice bullet.
It's not.
What's your name again?
Jordan.
Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Great find.
It's not picking up like they usually do either.
Was it low?
It wouldn't even bring up a number, and if it wasn't 4 inches in the ground.
Because it's hot ground.
Yep.
Ron got his bullet here, and he's got a 69 Prussian that's been fired, and it's got been hairly up to a little bit there some way. That's a great find.
Awesome. That's my first one.
I tell you what, though, we're working in mineralized soil, and we're working under power lines right here, and that's why we didn't bring the GPX, but I think I'm gonna go back and get mine.
They're coming in weird, the signals are.
Yeah, they really are.
But this is a good sign. Within 10 foot and 10 minutes, 2 bullets.
I've got a 36 caliber round ball that's been fired. There's been 3 bullets found, Ringtail Sharps, a Prussian, and this here, and I think maybe Tim's got a round ball too. This one here was a Screamer. It's a 44 round ball. I'll take it. I wish I could find a 3-ringer though, a Sharps or something.
Yeah, I gotta head out there and go pick up kids. Gotcha.
Right down in the bottom of that right there,
Oh, we done found it, son.
I got a 69 round ball. Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks for joining us this week on Digging with 7. I want to remind you that Tennessee Jeff and I have a podcast every Thursday night. It's called Relics Radio. It's on Spreaker.com at 8 o'clock Eastern every Thursday. And if you've ever listened to any of our programs, you know we always have a good time and we always have a great guest. So come and join us on Relics Radio on Spreaker.com. And if you have a Relics Radio t-shirt from DetectTees.com, then take a picture of yourself with that shirt, come over to the Relics Radio Facebook group page, post that picture. We'll give you a number. Sometime in November we're going to draw, and some lucky winner is going to win a Garrett Pro Pointer AT, and I think Ken and Mark Guthrie from DetectTees.com is going to throw in a Relics Radio hoodie to boot. Now that's a good price right there. And if that's not enough, we have collaborated with Murray Branch Outdoors and Tim Henderson, and we're giving away a Minelab Go Find 44. Go to the Digging with 7 YouTube page, find the Christmas giveaway video, go in there and just comment Go Find. We'll give you a number. Then December the 13th we're going to draw, and some lucky winner is going to win a Minelab Go Find 44 for Christmas. So check out all of our giveaways, check out all of our videos, check us out on Relics Radio, and we'll see you Tuesday on YouTube, and we'll see you Thursday on Relics Radio.